Hi everyone, today is a tutorial. It is a acrylic tutorial of a beach scene. This is fairly easy, guys. I'm going to walk you through it, and I'm starting off with a photo that I got off of Pixabay. Pixabay is a free website where you can go and get free images. So this is the one that I'm going to be working on today. I have it right here. I'm going to be referring back to it. Working on a 11 by 14 canvas panel. Actually, this is just one from the Dollar Tree. I've laid down a little bit of protection for my desk. The first thing you want to do is decide if you want to go vertical or horizontal. For landscapes, seascapes, I suggest that it's better that you go horizontal. It gives a better, more pleasing to the eye, I guess I want to say. So, but nothing wrong with going vertical if you like to go vertical. First thing I did, I put a horizon line in. When you put your horizon line in, you want to go a little bit less than halfway, because you don't ever want to cut your canvas off in the middle. So I did that there, and then I also put my water line in. So the paints I'm using today is Liquitex Basics, also a mixture of the Creative Inspirations from Jerry's Artorama and the regular Liquitex Heavy Body Acrylic. So I had them out on my canvas already. This is my second attempt to do this. My memory card got full. It filled up before I can finish the painting. So I'm going to be doing this a second time. So here's the paints laid out. I've got white in there for my mixing, shading. So the first thing, I like to spritz my canvas panels down. Okay, and then I'm going to pick up a little bit of that Phthalo Blue. Okay, and I'm going to load my brush. I'm not going to overload it. I like to keep the paint down to the first quarter of the brush. So we are going to start and just lay this paint in across the top of the canvas. I'm going to be working from top to bottom, and we're just going to lay this paint in. When you're painting and you're painting a sky, the top of your canvas will be the darkest part of the sky, because as it comes towards the horizon line, the sky will get lighter. Okay, so we're just going to be placing that in. And I want to show you a little tip here once I get this all put in. Okay, you don't want to see any of the white of the canvas. So we're just going to paint that in. Okay, now, so when you're painting across the sky or across your canvas, you want to keep your brush in contact with that canvas from one side to the other. If you lift off, you're going to see all of those stopping and starting points that you had your brush and you lift off. So keep it on the canvas from side to side. Now we're going to work down. So what I'm going to do is pick up white and a little bit more water. Always remember your water. So we're just going to be adding white to the canvas along with that blue. And I'm pushing fairly hard. You can see how my brushes are just pushed out and fanned out. I'm keeping the brush on the canvas. Okay. Now I'm going back in and getting a little bit more of that phthalo blue. I'm just bringing some of that in. Now I'm going to take off a lot of that blue that's on my brush, and I'm going to pick up some fresh white. And I'm just going to be bringing that all the way down to the horizon line. I'm blending my white back up into the blue. And I want to soften that area so when it transitions into that lighter, it's not a harsh transition, it's more of a subtle. So let's just keep bringing this down to our horizon line. Okay. I like to take my brush and run it along the horizon line. As you can see, the bristles are pulling. Let me show you this up close. So I pull the brush this way. I'm working with the flat 1-inch brush, and it's a Royal and Langnickel. It's a soft grip. These are wonderful. I love these brushes. Very comfortable, and they are wonderful to paint with. This isn't sponsored or anything, but I use these all through college, all through my art classes and my painting classes, and I just fell in love with them. They are wonderful to paint with. Alright, so I'm just adding a little bit more blue. I'm just blending that out. Okay, now we're going to let that dry, and I'm going to go and paint the body of water. Okay, I'm just cleaning my brush a little bit. So I'm picking up some of that phthalo blue, like I said before, just a little bit on your brush. And I'm going to drag my brush along this horizon line. So I don't know if you're in frame if I go to the edge. Yes. I have to keep checking. Alright, so I'm pulling that along the horizon line. I'm just adding that color right to the top. Okay, so now what we like to do is I'm taking mixture Phthalo Blue and my Ultramarine Blue. I'm loading my brush, and I'm just going to bring some of that blue into the water area. Okay, so if you're standing on the beach and you're looking out at the horizon, which is this area right here, and you're looking straight out at it, that horizon line is always going to be straight. So you want that to be straight in your paintings. It is a straight line. Even though, you know, the earth is round, that line's not going to curve. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up some of my phthalo green and some phthalo blue. Phthalo green and phthalo blue mixed together makes a wonderful teal oceany green. Okay. Alright, so the ocean does have green in it. And we kind of want to put that in our paintings to show that. So I'm just making some of that mixture. And I'm just adding the color in. Going back and forth. Don't forget to pick up water to help blend your paint, because working in acrylics, water's the key to get that to blend. Okay. Right now I'm just going back in and filling in some of those areas that I missed. I can see the white of the canvas. So I'm just kind of filling those in and blending it out. Okay. So this is going to be my water line and the shoreline. So I'm going to clean up my brush. And I'm going to pick up some of that raw sienna. And I'm just going to put some of that in so you guys can see right where the line is. Okay. So I'm lightly just going to put the line in right along here. Okay, now I'm going to show you the first attempt that I did before my memory card ran out of memory. So here we have finished the top and we've worked our way down to the horizon line. We added it darker in the back in the distance because when things in the distance they are darker, and as they come toward us they get lighter. So next we're going to be adding this water along the shoreline, and then we'll finish with our little bit of sand. So I'm going to pick up some white, and I need to give me some more on here. Let me see, where did I put my white? I laid my white, folks, and I don't know where I put my white paint. Okay, hold on one second. Oh, right here, it's hiding. Okay, so let me add a little bit more white to my palette. Okay. Now, I'm still using the flat brush. So what I'm going to go along this water line, and I am going to be just scumbling this white paint along the line. Let's see what I'm doing there. Okay. I'm just wiggling it back and forth, or the correct word is called scumbling. Back. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to be adding some of the sand in on top. So it's burnt sienna and white. So I'm just lighting my sandy area up. So I'm just painting this in. Back and forth. I want it to be a little textury, and I really not necessarily want it to be like completely flat. So I'm just adding some texture, because sand is textury, and it's also different colors. So when the water hits it when it comes in, of course, you know, the sand is darker. And then it gets lighter as it comes, you know, you get back into your beach area. Okay. So I'm just making this a little darker up here in the front. Getting some of my water so I can blend a little better. Okay. Alright, now we're almost done. There's so much more that you can do with this picture, with this painting, but I wanted to show you how easy it is just to do the basic steps. We can add more waves, we can add more water into the sandy area. So I'm going to show you another little step. Like right through here, you can add a little lighter water area on the beach where it had came in, just lightly. Okay. All right. So, along here we have this big wave, and if you want, you can go even further, and you can add some more splashes if you like. I took a smaller brush. This is a number 10 flat, and I am just adding a little bit more splashing right above the water. Okay, I see a spot where I did not get all of my canvas covered in that area, but for the most part that is finished. That is how easy a little seascape can be done. So I want to thank you for watching. Questions or comments, please put them below. And oh, you know, before I go, I wanted to show you, I could put some clouds in. I didn't want it to get too complicated, but I loaded up my white on my brush, and just to add a few clouds, I'm just tapping in with my brush, and we can add a few clouds up here in the top. Okay. So I just want to show you how easy. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below. And until next time, guys, I will see you soon. And let me know if you liked the video. Bye-bye, guys.